Enjoy an evening frog walk with our guide Brian.
The middle of the Costa Rican rainforest. We are basically in an area that is going to be totally covered by water, which is located back there. So what we're going to do is walk to that place and start looking for animals like frogs, snakes, and a lot of insects, because that's a very important habitat for them. Before we start going to that place, what we have to do is basically get a good flashlight, long pants, and very good rubber boots, because we need to be safe, alright? If you feel ready, we can start the hike right now. These couple of little birds are sleeping on top of that skinny branch, so just in case if there are predators climbing up, so they can feel their vibration so they can fly away. They are so smart, and they're living together as well to warm up their bodies, because this is a very cold area. Smoky jungle frog is basically one of the largest Costa Rican frogs, and what she's trying to do right now, she won't let me talk if I keep squishing her body, because what she's trying to do is basically call other type of animals, for example snakes, or usually raccoons or other type of creatures will come around. So when they show up, see? This is a small-headed tree frog. It is one of the individuals that you get to see right here, making sounds over and over until she comes around. That is called competition. They start making sounds, and that's basically the way they compete for the attraction of couples.
Let's learn about the hourglass tree frog.
The whole body actually is very wet. If they ever get exposed to the sunlight, then the body will basically dry out, and then they can easily die. So every time the daytime comes over, basically she goes under the plants, where she finds special places, especially places that are not exposed to the sunlight, because 5 o'clock in the afternoon until 5 o'clock in the morning, you can see that pattern on top of its body. That's basically one of the main characteristics, or one of the things that you usually see to identify this kind of frogs. So we are basically in the Pacific, so usually in the Atlantic Ocean they have a different pattern. Eggs from the red-eyed tree frog. They are around here.
Yes, the red-eyed tree frog. Look at those orange feet and red eyes. These nocturnal frogs are carnivorous. They eat anything they can put in their mouths. They like to feast on crickets, moths, flies, grasshoppers, and sometimes even smaller frogs. Look at this poison dart frog trying to get away. Animals don't like to eat this little hopper. Poisons from its skin glands is enough to kill or make one quite sick. Rubbing a dart across the skin of this frog is enough to transform it into a lethal weapon.
That the Indians use the skin to put in the end of the arrows for hunting, because it's neurotoxic, so don't affect the muscles. So you hunt, kill the animal, and you can eat the meat. So the Indians were using, so that's why the name.
Is it still there?
It went in here and I lose it. No.
Is it a real big frog?
No, it's like this.
Here's the frog that she was looking for.